is the result of generosity, or devotion, or serenity. And generosity is the result of pure wisdom. And pure wisdom is the result of realization of union with Godhead. If you are fixing your mind into Godhead, if you are coming here for taking some food without any effort, you are thinking, okay, today is Sunday, and we go temple and we enjoy food. Okay? And you will come at one time, same time when people are going to do arati. Has no any relation with Godhead, no any relation with any discourse, only relation related with your stomach and your taste. I don't think that such kind of, devotion will help you in your life. You will be sinner, a great sinner. Because there is a great question in our ethics. Who is sinner? He who is taking something without any effort is sinner. Without giving is sinner. He who is taking something without any hard work is sinner. So in this way, either you are taking that food in temple, or you are taking that food in Gurdwara, or you are taking any food in church or any mosque, you will be not person of Godhead, or not devotee of Godhead, but you will be a great sinner. But if your mind is fixed on the Godhead, you are coming here only for achieving something, whatever is divine, not only fulfilling your stomach, not fulfilling your taste, but you are achieving. You are coming here only for achieving something, whatever is divine, some knowledge, some devotion, some wisdom. Then you will be vessel of divine grace. Automatically you will achieve divine love, divine wisdom. Because in this way, your mind will be one with Godhead. So be aware about this. Try to meditate. Try to be true religious person. Religion is the way of realization of ultimate truth. And religion starts from wisdom. Okay? In these countries, many white people used to come to me. And I always tell them, if you want to go heaven after death, you must go to church. Church people have contract, they will send you heaven after death. I have no any kind of contract. But if you want to bring heavenly enjoyment in your present life, come to me. I will give you that knowledge. I will tell you that method. I will teach you that process through which you can achieve heavenly enjoyment in your present life on the earth. According to Veda, according to Ramayana, okay, you are not aware about Veda, but you are aware about Ramayana, you are reading here time to time. In Ramayana you can read, those who are devotee of Godhead, Saint Tulsidas wrote, Sura Duralabha Sukha Kari Jagamahi Antakala Raghupati Purjahi. Such kind of person enjoyed more than heavenly enjoyment on the earth, and after leaving this body, he achieved union with God. So my dear, real religion will give you divine happiness in your present life. In the end of life, you will be vessel of divine grace. You will achieve unity with divine supreme cause. But if you are deceiving God, you don't think that you can deceive. ज्ञान हो गिरा के स्वामी बाहर भीतर आमी यहाँ की दुरेगी बात मुँह की और ही की. He is omniscient. He is knowing whatever you are thinking in your inside, not only outside. He is not aware only about your talking, but he is aware about your thinking too. Because he is source of your life. He is cause of your all things, whatever you have. So be aware about it. Be true religious person. Try to devote your life, devote your energy, devote your love to Godhead. Try to achieve pure wisdom. or that pure wisdom will be root cause of generosity. Then you will realize brotherhood among all human beings. Then you will be real religious person. Nowadays, behalf of religion, whatever is going on, I think that you all are aware about that. I don't want to say more detail about it. But I will tell you only one thing. Real religion always giving you wisdom and making your heart generous. Or that generosity always compel you to love all beings, not only human beings. Why not only human beings? Because all beings are only projection or manifestation of supreme cause, supreme consciousness. In Veda we are reading Akshanamanta Karmanta Sakhayo Manojavesu Asma Babhuva. Same life is residing in all beings, my dear. When you will realize oneness with all, automatically you will be devotee of Godhead. Then you will be true religious person. Then automatically you will realize brotherhood among all beings, not only human beings. You will realize Atmat Sarabhutesu Yapasyatsa Pandita. You will be real knowledgeful person. You will be real human kind. So my dear, be aware about this fact, what your Lord taught you in Bhagavad Gita. Try to follow that. Happiness can't come through any other way. Okay? You can't be happy without peace. You can't achieve peace without generosity. You can't achieve generosity without pure wisdom. You can't achieve pure wisdom without meditating on Godhead, being devotee of Godhead. So be aware about this truth and try to be devotee of Godhead. Try to be a true religious person and try to remove all barriers whatever are in society. There are many kinds of barriers. These barriers are created by humankind, some selfish people, and try to remove all barriers and realize or visualize oneness in all. As Veda declared, Yasmin Sarvani Bhutani Atma Ev Abhut Vijanata Tatra Ko Moha Kashoka Ekatvam Manupachya. So you will be free from anxiety, you will be free from anguish if you will achieve that state where you will realize oneness in all. Okay? You know, I came here 4 days before and I am giving my talk daily, place to place. Today evening also there is one program, and what is that? Yeah, now Chaitanya Jyoti will tell you where that program is. You can come there and can listen me more if you are eager to listen. Okay? Now time become over, and whatever I told you, be aware about that and try to pay your heed and try to be true religious person. Don't think that temple is only for communication, your social, arrangement. Temple is the abode of knowledge. Okay? Divine knowledge. You can achieve knowledge about your livelihood in school, in college, in university. But temple is the abode of divine knowledge. Okay? Don't make your only desirous or selfish motive, and don't make temple as your own sovereignty. Be aware about this truth. Okay? Try to pay attention and utilize this place. Those people who work hard for this temple, build this temple and did great work. But if you are not utilizing in proper way, you are not making this abode of divine knowledge, then you are misusing this divine place. Okay? This place is not only for food and come in Sunday and take food and go and enjoy and talk hither and thither. No, it is not purpose of this temple. Okay? Be aware. Temple is the place where you can learn something, whatever is not available in school, whatever is not available in college, whatever is not available in university. You can only learn in temple. This is the place of divine knowledge. Be aware about it. Okay? If you will pay your attention, then you will use this place in proper way. Otherwise, whatever you people are doing, you know better than me. May God bless you all. May He lead you all from unreal to real, from darkness to light, from death to immortality. May He shower upon you all His divine grace, and may He bestow upon you all His divine love and wisdom. Thank you very much. You can pray with me, and after that, what your program is, you can do according to that. Om Bhurbhuva Swaha. Om Bhurbhuva Swaha. Tatsaviturvarenyam. Tatsaviturvarenyam. Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi. Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi. Yo Yo Nah Chodayat. Yo Yo Nah Chodayat. Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah. Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah. Sarve Santu Niramaya. Sarve Santu Niramaya. Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu. Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu. Ma Kaschid Dukkhavag Bhavet. Ma Kaschid Dukkhavag Bhavet. Om Purnamadah. Om Purnamadah. Purnamidam. Purnamidam. Purnat Purnamudachyate. Purnat Purnamudachyate. Purnasya Purnamadaya. Purnasya Purnamadaya. Purnameva Vashishyate. Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. As you know, I am staying with Dr. Jha. If anybody want to see me and talk with me, he or she will be welcome there. Can come and talk with me. Now, 2 minutes Chaitanya Jyoti will tell something, and after that,
स्थापना हिंदुत्व करता है। यही धर्म है जिसमें जीते जी आप स्वर्ग का अनुभव कर सकते हैं, और उसका प्रोसेस आपने सुना। ये विचार आज सुनने के लिए ही नहीं है, बल्कि हमेशा के लिए अपने साथ रखने के लिए होते हैं। हम दुनिया भर की संपत्ति एकत्रित करते हैं जो कि हमारे साथ नहीं जाती, लेकिन ये विचारों का सृजन अगर हमारे चित्त में पूरी तरह से बैठ जाता है तो सूक्ष्म रूप से ये अगले जन्मों में भी हमारा साथ देता है। तो इन विचारों को साथ अपनाइए, इनको अपने साथ रखिए, जहाँ भी मौका मिले इनको सुनिए। इनको सुनने के लिए, इनको पढ़ने के लिए ब्रह्म ऋषि मिशन की ओर से बहुत सारे साहित्य का सृजन है। आचार्य श्री लगभग 50 पुस्तकों को लिखा है। उन्होंने बहुत कुछ बोला है। हमारी छोटी क्षमता के अनुसार जो कुछ हम संकलित कर सके हैं वो अभी तक 50 पुस्तकों में हमारे पास है। और आचार्य श्री के ये विचार आपको टेप्स के रूप में हमसे मिल सकते हैं। नित्य प्रति जो विचार दिए जाते हैं उनको अगले दिन उसकी टेप रिलीज कर दी जाती है। तो 4 दिन से हम लोग यहाँ पर हैं। आचार्य श्री राम गीता के प्रसंग के ऊपर बोल रहे हैं। पिछले 4 दिनों की टेप हमारे पास है और आज की टेप कल आपको मिल सकेगी। अभी आप एक बात सुन रहे थे कि धरा के ऊपर स्वर्ग का सृजन कैसे हो सकता है। अभी क्लीवलैंड में पिछले दिनों आचार्य श्री थे, तो उन्होंने मांडुक्य उपनिषद के ऊपर जो अपने विचार दिए हैं, उनकी 12 टेप्स हैं और उसका हेडिंग यही है, इंग्लिश में है वो टेप्स, और उसका हेडिंग ही है हेवन ऑन द अर्थ। तो अगर इफ यू वांट टू एंजॉय हेवन ऑन द अर्थ, उन टेप्स को अवश्य में सुनिए, अपने पास रखिए। हमसे संपर्क करेंगे तो आपको कल वो टेपों का सेट मिल सकेगा। आचार्य श्री की बहुत सारी पुस्तकें हमारे पास हैं, जिनका समय अभाव में मैं नाम ना लेते हुए एसेंस ऑफ गीता, टूवर्ड्स डिविनिटी, हाउ टू बी अ योगी, हिंदू वे ऑफ लाइफ, ये इंग्लिश में है। और हिंदी में तो बहुत सारी किताबें हैं हमारे पास। और हमारी एक मासिक पत्रिका निकलती है जिसका नाम है दिव्यालोक। वो मासिक पत्रिका इन्हीं विचारों के प्रचार और प्रसार में रहते हैं। जो लोग उनके सदस्य होना चाहें वो भी आज कार्यक्रम के बाद हमसे संपर्क कर सकते हैं। ये विचारों की टेप अवश्य में अपने साथ रखिए, इनको बार बार सुनिए। आज ये जो सीख मिली है कि हमारा आहार हमारी विशुद्ध बुद्धि का बेस है, इसको अपने चित्त में दृढ़ करने के लिए इन विचारों का बार बार मनन कीजिए, मेरा अनुरोध है। इन्हीं शब्दों के साथ आप सभी की बहुत आभारी हूँ। दत्चित होकर के आपने आचार्य श्री के विचारों का श्रवण किया है। इन विचारों को जीवन में उतारने की कोशिश कीजिए। ये जो विचार सुनने को मिलते हैं, यदि ये आहार हमारा हो जाएगा तो प्रसाद के रूप में फूड तो हमें मिलेगा ही, इसमें कोई संदेह नहीं है। मात्र भावना बदलनी है हमें। मंदिर के प्रति अपने दृष्टिकोण को बदलिए, सत्संग को मुख्य विषय बनाइए। प्रसाद तो हम सभी को वैसे ही मिल जाएगा, जिसको झोंगा कहते हैं वो तो मिलने वाला ही है, वो छूटने वाला नहीं। इसलिए अपने दृष्टिकोण को बदलिए, इसी में जीवन का कल्याण है। इन्हीं शब्दों के साथ आप सभी के प्रति आभार प्रदर्शित करती हुई मैं अपने विचारों को विश्राम देती हूँ।